What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. With this video, we are jumping into The Flash, issue number 784. Continuing on with our Dark Crisis tie-in, we have seen Wally West, Wallace West, Max Mercury, and Jesse Quick. They have all teamed up together to find Barry Allen. Before they are able to get their search underway, we see Jai and Ivory. They try joining in on the adventure, only to find themselves in a very, very different world. Now, make sure that you guys have subscribed to the channel, you've liked this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue of The Flash, we are picking up with Max Mercury and Jesse Quick, grabbing hold of those bracelets. It was triangulating a location of a Barry Allen, not necessarily the Barry Allen from Earth Zero. Getting to this Earth, what they find is that this is a Mad Max world. We have an older, grizzly-looking Barry Allen. This is obviously not the Barry Allen from Earth Zero, because this Barry Allen, he's taking grenades and chucking it out his car window. Our two speedsters, they go and they help out Barry Allen, disabling all of the vehicles that are chasing after him, taking them out one by one. Barry Allen, he stops in the middle of this desert. Max and Jesse making their introductions. Barry Allen has no idea who these guys are, only confirming that they are on the wrong Earth. This Barry Allen is letting them know that wherever you come from, you need to leave, because Terra Mongus is headed directly for them. Barry Allen had stolen something from her, coming to take it back. We see Max and Jesse grab hold of Barry Allen and get him out of here before this place explodes. Taking us over to Jai and Ivory, the two of them trying to press the button and get back to their Earth, with Ivory just too scared to press the button. Too much anxiety, too much is going on. She was doing something wrong. This is when the red shadow appears. Jai grabbing hold of her and letting her know that we need to run. This version of Barry Allen, referring to himself as Night Flash, believes that these young speedsters are henchmen of knives, vowing to run any villains out of this city. He goes chasing after them. As he begins to catch up, Ivory tells Jai to give him a punch. Right before he is able to grab hold of him, Jai knocks him for a loop, giving them just a moment to get away. This is when they have an individual in the alleyway waving them over to the warehouse. Going and running and hiding. It doesn't take long for Night Flash to show up on scene, and that is what takes us over to Wally and Wallace West. Captain Cold being defeated by the Barry Allen and the Wally West of this era, as Wallace and Wally, they watch from a rooftop. Now Wally knows that this Barry Allen, this isn't the Barry Allen from this time, because looking at him, he can tell that this Flash, he is aged. He looks like he has been through it. Not necessarily that he looks rough, that he looks more mature. If this is Wally West when he was a kid, then Barry Allen should be looking much younger. And so he's thinking that just maybe this is Barry Allen from Earth Zero. We as the reader, we know that this is Barry Allen from Earth Zero, that Pariah has somehow been keeping him here. And so the two of them, they have to split up. Wally West going after Barry Allen, and Wallace West going after the young Wally West. As Barry Allen makes his way through this city, he is as happy as can be. Taking down villains, headed back home, going to see his family, his loved ones. But standing in the middle of the road, this is where he runs into the Reverse Flash, bringing Barry Allen to a dead stop. What Barry Allen doesn't know is that this is Wally West. Barry Allen is seeing things. Standing before him is Earth Zero's Wally West, but for some reason, he sees Earbod Thawne, wasting no time time, he attacks him, not wanting to give him any opportunity to attack. Seeing nothing but yellow, Wally is trying to get Barry to stop, phasing through walls, trying to push him back, doing everything he can to play defensively. But the only thing Barry Allen can see is Reverse Flash. Even when he is trying to let him know that he just wants to talk, Barry Allen believes that this is some kind of trick, letting him know that he is done being tortured by the Reverse Flash, and he is never going to let him hurt his family again. With Wally trying to talk any kind of sense into him, we pick back up with young Wally West and Wallace West, and he sees this young Wally running into Aunt May's house. As they go inside, he turns around to see Wally West. Except this Wally West, he is much older. How he is on Earth Zero. Not sure if this is our Earth Zero Wally West or something else. This Wally West refers to him as Burst. And just in the blink of an eye, we see Wallace West's suit change to Burst suit. Wally grabbing hold of him, bringing him inside, letting him know that he is just in time for dinner. Everybody waiting on him. He goes inside, he sits down, and just like that, Wallace West has been sucked into this world, remembering that this is exactly how he remembers it, exactly how it is supposed to be, where he belongs. He is finally home. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. A relatively quick issue, but it's got a lot of promise here. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is Night Flash. First of all, not a huge fan of the name. I think they could have really brainstormed that, made some thought bubbles, maybe some, adjacent clouds to it, tried to figure out something that might be a little bit better. They are referring to this Batman-style Barry Allen as Night Flash, donning the cape and everything. I have to ask, does anybody think that a cape really works for a speedster? I feel like you are just asking to be tripped up. And also, why would you automatically assume that two young children are henchmen for your nemesis? I mean, it's possible, but that is your first immediate thought. Seems a little bit silly. When it comes to Jesse Quick and Max Mercury, I really do enjoy the post-apocalyptic Mad Max feel that they have to that story. But the really important one is everything going on with Wally and Wallace. What we are seeing is them being sucked into this reality, more than likely being controlled by Pariah to keep all of the speedsters in check. Speedsters being one of the most dangerous things that could stand against the great darkness and everything going on with Dark Crisis. Now, of course, we don't know the full potential of what the speedsters could actually do, but seeing as that they are actively trying to imprison them and ensure that they don't want to leave this place, it shows that the speedsters, they play some kind of vital role in whatever is going to happen next. With Barry Allen being seduced, Wallace West as well, it looks like maybe Wally West might be the only thing to save everybody. And I will say I enjoy all three of these stories individually, but trying to jam them into one comic really makes it convoluted. You could have done a one-issue tie-in, making it, 25, 30 pages for each of these stories, and it would have been absolutely phenomenal. Trying to shove them all into one comic, one that is barely 25 pages, it makes for a really short story and lacking any real detail to the three stories that it does tell. When it comes to everything going on with Dark Crisis, honestly, so far, I'm not a fan. Dark Crisis Young Justice, I'll say it straight out, I am not a fan. I do not like it. I think it is a bad comic. The main Dark Crisis line, it is enjoyable. The Flash tie-ins, they're okay. This summer event, this Dark Crisis event, I was really hoping was gonna knock it out of the park, starting right from the beginning. But so far, we are off to a very, very bumpy start, and it's looking like this event might be mediocre at best. But I'm gonna give it the opportunity opportunity. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. We're gonna see where these stories go. We're gonna see if maybe the ending is really what makes this event. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by hitting the super thanks button. This button will let you donate directly to the channel, and every little bit helps us out. Now, if you can't do that, do me a favor, like this video, hit that notification bell, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.